Now down here is where you can see a little bit of leftovers. That's kind of surface stuff. So what we're doing is gonna take the last amount and get it down there. Unfortunately, I don't have another extension long enough so I can get this down there to get all that up. Oh no, maybe I can go find one. Let's try that. I think we found it. 12-inch extension. Let's go. You know what? I don't think this is long enough to reach the bottom of the tank. Yeah, let's see how it looks after we hit with the vinegar and the brush. That's a little bit I was using, that treatment plus the brush. Let's take a look inside. Yeah. I can get you down there. It looks, it's kind of hard, but it's not as thick as it was. It's kind of hard for it to focus. So you can get the focus. There we go. And then the sides. And just stuff I don't think we'll really be able to get off without spending a ton of money. So now we're gonna take the old fuel that was in here, that has some Marble Mysteries, and we're gonna use that, cut this top off, and let it sit in there. Let it soak all in there, get all that vinegar and stuff up with it, get it out, and then we're going to drain that and put this in fresh fuel. But we're going to do that in the morning, the fresh fuel in the morning, because we're going to let this sit all night. This petcock or fuel valve, this is damaged, so it was just kind of just squirting out over here, and I was like, oh, we don't want that, so we're landing on this top, which is it's still fine. So we got to close off. And she better turn it this way. This might have to be a ticket. But closed off and make sure no air is sneaking up in there. Let it soak. And turn those back again. In the morning, I'll turn it back up, top again. Yes, all this fuel smell and stuff like that, so I'll get sprayed down with some soap. We're gonna clean it all up. But once, like I said, I want to make sure we're doing the smartest thing we can do, which is Marvel's Mystery Oil, which is about roughly half the bottle. And I got another bottle. We're gonna use this bottle and a half on the fresh fuel. See, it's about 2.5 gallons. So in the morning, we'll take it, we'll pick it up, and we'll actually do fuel valve up so it can get this bottom side. We won't really be able to get much of this, but with the Marvel's Mystery Oil being fresh fuel, this should help keep that from rusting, because most fuel is going to be down here anyway, so actually I'm not too concerned about that portion. It's the upper portion, all that cascading towards the fuel filter, not fuel, fuel filter that's in here, strainer rather, this fuel valve, and then make it to the fuel filter. So we should be good to go on that, and I don't know, maybe to be able to ride tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. Check the progress in the morning. By the way, this 12-inch extension from Hart is dope. You can take this, the collar slides down, and you can take it out so you don't have to worry about it jumping off in there. I wish I would have had it the first time. I wouldn't need the magnetic, this giant magnetic flexible arm, but you know, we got it, so it's here. And yeah, this is a must-have if you're gonna do this the way I'm doing it. All right, family, so we took the old petcock out because it was just leaking. Put the new one in the screen. Let's check this out. Oh, a little pressure. Okay, not bad looking, right? So we're gonna go ahead, get this stuff out, put it back in this tank, this gas can rather, and then put the fresh stuff in. Let's see what we get. Oh, let me give you guys some light. There we go. Turn the whole flashlight and the camera at the same time. No bueno. Look at that. That's everything we're doing. We don't want that pass through the pump into the gas tank. Now, a lot of the red stuff is from the Mars Mystery Oil. I'm not worried about that, but that black stuff that you saw, that stuff they probably broke down and got into the bottom of the tank. So you just get this out, leave it in here. Fresh fuel with some marbles. I'm not worried about that, but this is okay. That stuff we had earlier, that's not good. But this is the old fuel that was in here originally. And I got this at Walmart, man. This is a lifesaver. Now it doesn't get every drop, you know, it has to be pretty much enough fuel to be over the head of the nozzle. And then it struggles, but as you see, putting that work. Putting in that work. Come on, Spider. Come on. No. And you see, that's when you know you get to the end. As much as it can pick up, I usually take it out while it's on. Because if you turn it off, it'll lose pressure. Then turn it upside down. And turn it off. As I said, so I got me a new gas can full of fresh fuel. Let's check it out. Now that at the bottom, kind of like that coating. Really can't see it. There's a little bit left. It's not as bad as it was. It's like a lot of it's gone. So I feel good. I feel good. And a lot of it I noticed if you don't agitate it, it won't come off. So we're gonna put in some fresh fuel. Put this on the bike. And see if we can start the bike and not kill the carbs. But if we do kill the carbs, we know what to do. Yeah, man. All right, it's kind of on the bike. It's not fully on here. I won't do that just yet, just in case I need to take it off. I don't mount it and then have to take it all the way back off. But it's connected to the fuel line, fuel filter, fuel pump. Now it just needs some fresh go-go juice. Actually, kind of like this fuel can, where you're supposed to press this down. I'll push forward. Oh, fancy. Forward and then, oh. So you can't just push it, you gotta, This was advanced auto, so get some go-go juice in it. All right, we got decent amount of go-go juice. I won't fill it up because something go on, we gotta take it back off. And taking the full tank off and then trying to mount a full tank, pain in the butt. So let's close it. It's closed. All right. Start to screw up. That's weird. Alright, so I'm about to mess with the pilot screws. I'm probably take them in a little bit just to mitigate that, because when I did have them a little closer in, I did have this much issue with the idling, between 2000, actually being about 1500 to 1800 RPM. So we're going to do that. So I'm glad to put a full tank in here. But yeah, for the most part, should be ready to go back on the road. So hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some vlog content this weekend, from this weekend, and yeah, show you what to do. Thanks for watching. All right, we back in. Got the choke off. Holding 1500 RPM. Found out what was wrong. So the pilot screw on carb 1 had backed all the way out. I had them too loose. So I turned everything in about a millimeter below the set the seat height. Well, not the seat height, but the kind of where the carbs are set, the pilot jets are set. There's a raised portion. About a millimeter below that, I turned them all, and so boom. I'm sitting at 1500 RPM. Oh, I put my hand over the. It should be holding right there. Come back down. I think it ran out of gas, more than likely. Yeah. Just don't always pull like it's supposed to. All right, back to the drawing board. So the tank, damn near spotless, except for a few areas of gunky gunk. But if you look, that's, compared to what we've had, that's pretty damn good. So that last remnant, it's gonna be kind of hard to get out without wasting a bunch of gas. So we're just gonna run some carb cleaner and stuff like that, sea foam, Mars Mist Oil, stuff like that, with the gas for a while. And yeah, we're gonna put the tank back on officially, man. We're not gonna put the side fairings back on. I want, like I said, I don't want to put it all back together and then have to take it all back apart again. That will irk me to no end. So, all right, guys. So, not just yet. All that engine ice that came out, there was enough for it to run super hot. So we're not even gonna try it. I was gonna try to take it for a little maiden voyage, kind of like put it around, but never mind. So that's why we don't put the fairings back on, so we can get to this tomorrow. We're gonna cover it back up, put some engine ice in there, fill it back up, top it back off, really. Then she should be good to go as far as the maiden voyage. As you see, this is bare bones dry. We're gonna take this part back off and then top it back off again. But hey, it's par for the course. She should be pretty close to riding on Saturday. So let's go.